come went different. So, what you were playing? I don't know why I'm being it yet.
I am playing. I'm sorry, I'm a bit tired. I've been awake for quite a long few hours. I am playing as Blank, the Cobalt Monk, who has been more attacked by his own friends and members of this party than he has actually by any goblin so far. I've been put to sleep and then lifted multiple stories above the height that he should naturally be. But he is doing well and he's okay with it for now.
That you've that like have seen like a couple dead bodies, just crushed bodies as well.
Yeah.
Thanks, seen some shit. Blair, you go next.
Sorry about that. Hi, I'm Blair. I'm playing Seltra, the Goliath Wizard, who has done the lifting of the kobolds.
Hi, I'm Jonathan. I'm playing Cryon, the Drow Rogue, who's just been vaguely hanging around watching the giants lift the 2-foot kobold, and been vaguely entertained by it.
You would have gotten lifted too, but you're my cousin, and I have to be nice.
That is true. And Phil.
Hi, I'm Phil. Because very far online.
You're on mute, by the way, Phil.
Oh, man, fucking. This is great with you running the text. No, I haven't just woken up from a nap after. Yeah. So, hi, I'm Phil. Because very far online, doing the tech because someone thinks it's a smart idea. And I am currently playing. I'm going to be playing the Furbolg cleric McGregor.
Was the party was walking towards Nightstone. They got up there, had seeing the chaos that just ensued, of which just involved a lot of boulders just being sprayed everywhere. After and fighting a couple wargs and tying up goblins, interrogating them to find out what happened. This is me thinking I was smart and getting obsessed with storm giants, but no, it's a cloud giant that we attacked it last time. Yeah, my apologies. I got, for some reason that week I had a really obsession with. They began exploring the town, looking in the end, finding just what chaos, seeing if there was any survivors. So, what are you guys going to do?
We just gotten the goblin children to run away, right?
Yeah.
They're run away. I've got rid of them, don't worry.
Okay.
I think basically our stealthy guys would have been doing a sweep around, just around the edge of the town, while the not so sneaky ones have been just walking.
By stealthy, do you mean people who can't see in the sunlight have been sticking out of the sunlight as much as possible?
Basically, yes.
Well, I suppose there's a large windmill over there. If you two happen to check that whilst me and Blank were sweeping the village?
No. To be fair,
I will say Blank will be checking this building because he didn't see anything that was going on, so he will be checking to see what's in this building, to see if there's any nice drawings or paintings on the walls again.
Perception check.
That is 11, so yeah, more paintings. You.
See that normal cottage that overlooks the farm. So let's have like a few pumpkins and squash just sit around that. What are you guys? What are the rest of you doing?
Well, I suppose if you haven't been over there, we should go and check out, see if there's any more. I've seen some runes inside one of the buildings we checked. I don't know if they'd have any
What sort of
significance.
runes?
Obvious writing, I couldn't tell what they were. I wasn't able to read it, but some form of eldritch runage. They were just covering the walls of one of these houses.
I do not. No, I do not think I have capabilities for. I know a couple of languages. Maybe it might be in a language that I read.
Please
It might be.
show us where it was. Please show us where it was.
Okay.
Yeah. The runes were in Infernal.
Yeah. So Corum makes his way over and just kind of hop the fence and then jog back over to the thing. He'll probably shout for Blank along the way. Just kind of, Blank, come on. We'll show them those lovely drawings you found.
As we walk, I'm casting comprehend languages.
So when he'll gesture to the walls and go, there you go.
Yeah. But explain what comprehend languages is for people who don't know.
Comprehend language, which is allows me to, for an hour, understand the literal meaning of any spoken language I hear, and understand any written language that I see, as long as I touch the surface that it's written upon.
Okay. So you gonna touch the runes just to have a look. So as you read the runes, you see as little all you enter this home without the consent of its owner, burn for 99 years in the depths of Nessus, and for years for 1,000 more, or in the icy wastes of Cania.
Well, that's quite a warning.
Oh, what does it say?
Oh, it's just it's a message from the owner asking people to keep out and threatening with burning alive in one of the layers of hell if they don't.
Ah, well, that's some lovely imagery. But I don't suppose if that's all there's not much else here, we could go and check out that windmill then.
Yes.
There's a windmill. Where?
Past the farm.
Yes, it's just over there.
Is it in the shade? Because, yeah, it's really affecting. I kind of want to... I don't want to be in this light anymore.
McGregor just kind of lifts up the arm that has a shield on and just covers. It gives it gives Blank a bit of shade.
Thank you, Big Man. Oh, yeah. There it is. Wait, you... it's actually taller than you. Ha, 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 ha.
Go on. Let's get moving. Yakui laddie. Basically, I think we're gonna just go this way.
Yeah, probably.
Who puts a windmill on a hill?
I believe that's how it's supposed to be.
Well, anyone who'd want the windmill to catch the wind, surely. You'd put it higher than the wall.
There's a hole in the wall. There doesn't really need to be.
Well, yes, but there wouldn't normally be a hole in the wall, you see. You know. Otherwise, there'd be no point in having the wall in the first place.
Wait, you don't have holes in your wall?
No.
We really designed our buildings wrong. I have to write it down. Take walls out of holes. Okay. Go, thank you. I will tell my friends.
Corian just kind of sighs and then...
Salt is just, like, staring at Blank, like... Is he joking? I don't know.
So, what does this do? Anyway, why has it got massive blades and,
Well, it's a mill that uses the wind. It's kind of self-explanatory.
We don't get very much wind in tunnels. We, kind of...
I can tell. I'm guessing you don't have much wallage in tunnels either. More just holes.
Pretty much.
Can I hear anything from inside? Perception check, because I'm trained in that.
Yeah, perception check to hear. You hear nothing.
That's 6. Yep, that's 6.
You hear nothing. You just hear just your fellow party members just talk amongst themselves. That's the amount that you can hear.
Yep.
Well, I suppose we should see what's inside. It's better than standing out here in this infernal sun.
I
suppose. I'm gonna walk up and open the door.
I don't hear anything from inside.
With absolutely no caution.
Corin's going to slip in through the open doorway and just stand in the wonderful darkness within.
I'm going there.
See, it's quite dark and gloomy, so... Yes.
Always good.
So, what are you saying there?
is inside the windmill.
This is where Roll 20 is just not wanting to do anything.
Sorry, my computer's freezing a bit here, so I'm hoping everything's alright.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Good old roll 20.
Oh, good old PC. We've searched most of this village at this point. So.
Yeah. Yes, you have. You've done quite well. And whilst we wait for Roll 20 to behave on G's part. Yay! Come on. There's a 14 hit, blend. Does it hit yours, Selectra?
Sorry, what was that?
Actually, no. This is a surprise attack. 17. Does a 17 hit?
Yes, it does. Just with my mage armor.
Piercing?
Sorry, what was that?
15. It was 8 piercing. And
Oh.
I'm guessing initiative.
not on you. Don't worry. Not on you this time. Corian. Does a 16 hit?
Yeah.
4 piercing. Damn.
4 piercing.
Yeah, just 4 piercing.
Good thing he's got 4 hit points then, isn't it?
What? 4 left? Or
4 left.
oh god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have one
that's-
hit point left after that 8 piercing.
I'm guessing this means initiative.
It's not initiative. They're just they don't care really. They're just heckling. You hear her from above, and she's just like, "Yeah, I think I got mine. Oh, I think I got mine too." You can't really tell where it is. You can hear it just a bit up in the reef, but you can't really.
Just blow the windmill sky high.
You'd be going to initiative.
Because I would say that's start of combat, so that's initiative. I would call it, but
Roll initiative. Yeah, roll initiative.
wonderful.
Did he? Everybody roll initiative. Huh.
Even with advantages, that's terrible. I've got advantages. That's terrible. No, actually, no. My first roll.
You say you're doing terrible.
For some
You say
reason-
you're doing terrible, and look what everyone else did.
Yeah.
I actually no. It's for some reason rolled another time for me. So. Need a. I believe this acquire an initiative need. There we go.
No.
England.
So what did everyone roll for the people who are listening?
I rolled a wonderful 7.
I've managed to get 12.
I rolled a 12 as well.
I rolled a natural 1 for 5.
Oh my.
I'm outside. What do you expect?
Gee, who's got the higher dex?
Yeah, acquiring the by a long shot.
Yeah.
Who would? Because that's how we're supposed to. Right, so Q, you're up first.
I don't suppose that means death saves, correct?
You have 4 left.
No,
Then no.
it did 4 damage. I had 4 left prior to the 4
Oh
damage.
fuck!
Okay. Yeah. You are on. Yeah. There you go. You got it right.
So,
Yeah. Wow.
is that a success then? I don't know how death saves.
Yeah, 10,
Yeah,
10 is a success.
10 and up.
Nice.
Just.
Oh. Right. Phil, you're up next.
So
Keep on.
McGregor's gonna step inside. He's gonna see that that the rogue is down, and at that point, I'm gonna hit. I'm gonna basically press hand to McGregor, and I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds. Is that rolled for me there? Yes, it has.
Yeah.
That is 7. That is 7 healing.
Who's that to? Is that
To
Cora?
you, to Corin, yeah. Is it? Oh fuck!
No.
And I'm out of spell slots.
The one that I'm down. So up next. Oh, great. Lovely. It is the goblin. Gobbos again. So they're both gonna, and they're nowhere near you. I'm quite happy where they are at the moment. They're gonna keep proceeding shooting. Just so the first one's gonna go for. And there's not really a surprise attack anymore. I don't think that counts. So it would not hit. I forget what the characters are. Phil, there's an 8 hit.
Nope, that tings off the armor.
Do select throw. Huh. Oh well. 6. The 6 hit. Blair does a 6 hit.
No, thankfully.
Yeah. So that would be the end of their go. Because they're quite happy where they are. So, yeah, Blair, you are up next.
Just going to squint up at them and say, "Stop that!" And I'm going to cast Mind Sliver. DC 13 intelligence saving throw. As I throw a bolt of pink energy up towards one of them.
Yeah, so they rolled a 2. So that would be. That's what I call it.
They take 2 psychic damage.
Believe that's also it's a D4 negative to next saving throw they make.
Yeah,
Yep.
it is.
That's a good cantrip.
It is. It's really.
Pipper?
Pardon, sorry?
You're okay.
I think that's blank.
Yeah, blank
Yeah.
next.
Yeah.
You cut out. Okay, what's going on in there? Guys?
We're just being shot. It's fine.
Okay, alright then, I'll chill out here then. Don't want to kill anyone that I'm not supposed to. Or do you want me to actually get in there and actually knock someone out?
Well, I would appreciate some assistance. I've been quite badly wounded.
Okay. I'm basically using her body. I'm gonna run up the back of her and swing for the one of the ones that I can actually see.
Yeah, roll for it.
I'm gonna come down. 23.
Monks.
Monks, man. It's monks.
5 bludgeoning. As I basically just run up her.
A little bit hurt because they'd be quite close to each other.
Yeah.
Which one are you going for? Because there's one that's a bit hurt and then there's one that's unscathed at the moment.
The one that Saltra said that had hurt her. I'm basically just running up her back and using her 8-foot height. I'm basically jumping off and just coming down with like swinging at the punch for the person that actually just attacked her.
I'm just imagining Blank running up Seltra and then just like springboarding off of the crossbow bolt that's stuck in her arm.
Oh, that would,
The bolt's probably bigger than I
that
am.
would hurt.
Yeah.
So, you're up next.
Cool. I suppose getting killed knocks you prone, doesn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
So I probably have to stand up.
Yeah, that'll use half your movement.
I don't think I'm going to be doing much movement, so in this confined space. I suppose can I pull out my short bow and take a shot at one of them?
Because there's one that's a little bit damaged and there's one that's a bit more damaged.
Shoot the one that's a little bit damaged. Does a 21 hit?
Yeah, that's
Okay. This one, yeah. 6 damage.
Bill, you okay?
Wait, sorry, I was just like, oh.
Wait.
As McGregor looks up and goes, for the God's sake, will you quit already? And I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead. And as both of them are damaged, I need them to make a DC 13 Wisdom saving throw. And
Oh, no.
is that a failure?
It's a failure, they got a 12.
That is 4 necrotic damage. Just boom.
Does it affect both of them?
Just one of them.
Which one are you going to do? The one that's... Which one? The one that's a bit more damaged or the one that's less damaged?
A bit more damaged because I think they should take it out.
No, it doesn't. It's still up. It's still up.
It's still up. I know that. That's a gun with some serious hit points.
It's like last legs though, so...
Okay. Yeah, but that's return. These are
And now
tough goblins.
Yep, now it's the goblin's turn. And they're gonna still shoot. They're... Well... As... They're gonna shoot... The first one's that got damaged is going to shoot Phil. What damage run's going to go? There's a 17 hit.
Nope, that pings off my armor.
You just like, no, it's not there. Are we supposed to? Yeah. It's supposed to be telling you, not the other way around. And the other one's going to shoot at blank. There's a 19 hit.
For that, if he's shooting blank, that would be a disadvantage because blank, I'm pretty sure, would be up close with his fists. Or is he stabbing blank?
Oh no, he's stabbing at a tree from it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Because
frick
it makes sense for the goblins.
Yeah.
Barry!
Yeah, 5 foot is the disadvantage. Unless you got the sharpshooter feat.
he doesn't.
Crossbow.
So yeah, so he's gonna take out his scimitar and stab you instead. The natural 20.
Oh, fuck.
The 24. Oh man. That's a hit.
Oh, he's now looking at McGregor and going, "Bastard! Why did you have to tell the GM?"
So you take 10 slashing damage.
And I fall off of Seltra's shoulder.
Can I attempt to catch blank?
He's not 10 foot up, so you should be fine.
That would be a I'm having a feeling that would be a dex throw. Just to try and catch him.
21.
Yeah, that would freaking work. You successfully managed to catch blank as he falls down. That is the end of the goblins' go. So, right. Yeah. What would be Sledger's go? That's right. What are you gonna do apart from catch blank?
I take blank and I just hand him to McGregor. and then I'll cast actually wait, how close? I'll cast Chromatic Orb at this goblin because
Just back that goblin.
16.
Oh, that hits. Which one are you doing it to?
The one that just stabbed blank, and that'll be 15 lightning damage.
Oh!
So I flick one of the pages of my spellbook, and a ball of lightning just flies out of the spine and into this goblin's chest.
Just asked to just see which one you killed. With lightning.
Is it the one that stabbed blank?
Yeah, stab
Yeah.
blank.
Yeah, it is the one that stabbed blank to. I was just wondering.
And already it stabbed you as well.
Yeah.
So,
It's me, yeah.
yeah. You're alive or you get out, or do you need to make a death saving throw?
That's a death save. Oh,
Oh,
pass.
good.
That's a pass.
I'm glad you got out dying already.
Well, I was thankfully that hopefully that damage that it did was the double, because if that was a single hit and doubled, you'd have killed blank outright.
Well, it's good that it wasn't then, wasn't it?
Yeah, that would have ended blank in an instant.
So,
Well, it's good that you're still alive. So it is G's turn. What are you gonna do? There is one left. and Blank is in McGregor's arms.
But I don't think there's much I can do for Blank. So I suppose I'm just going to shoot the other goblin. Does 23 hit?
Yes.
So 7 piercing damage.
Yeah, this one's definitely on its last legs at the moment.
Well,
On its last day.
these are some tough ass goblins. Goblins only have 7. Oh no, nobody only have 7 hit points. That's a couple of really tough goblins.
Yeah. How they made them in this game. So it is McGregor's turn.
I just kind of as I'm in capacity, I'm gonna bank a little more cover, so using my shield to cover him. As is like a little baby, and it's just gonna stroke down the nose as I cast Spare the Dying. Which for if you do not know it, it is there. He is now stable. There is no. He needs no longer make death saves. He is stable.
I'm unconscious.
Yep, he's out because I got no spells to heal him, but I can stop him from dying. So he shields over him. So I was like, crap.
Yeah. So this last goblin is just like starting to get a little bit pissed. No, he's just like, kill my friend. No.
I told you.
And yeah. Oh my god, who's you? Who wants to shoot? He is gonna shoot. And the last one that hit him, so, that would be Curion. Does a 7 hit?
No, it doesn't.
So that's the end of that one's good. Okay, so it is Sutra's turn. What are you gonna do?
I glare up at this goblin and just make a quick hand motion and send a pink bolt of energy flying towards its forehead as I cast Mind Sliver again.
Neat. Apparently.
Oh, bollocks!
Frank's just conscious.
No.
I mean, he's given over his 4. Gee, it's your go again.
Cool. Let's shoot him one last time, shall we? 18. Pardon?
So,
7 damage.
well, they are down, and what are you guys doing?
I'm checking to see if oh my god, I forgot. Such a bad cousin. I forgot the name.
Coriol.
I'm checking to see if Corian's okay. Are you all right? So, Auntie would be quite mad if you died.
Yeah, I'll be fine. And he just kind of pulls the arrow out of wherever it landed and just kind of chucks it onto the floor.
Yeah.
You should probably check on Blank though. He seems a bit stabs.
Blank will be fine. The will lad will just be out for a little bit. However, I will say that we should probably be a little more careful for the rest, and we should probably clear the buildings. Well, wait for Blank to wake up, because I cannot heal him. But he might wake up. He should wake up in a couple of hours. Because doing so, whilst we wait, we can Well, maybe make this place secure.
Yes. I'm gonna first take the bolt out of my shoulder and then start
Careful,
looking for a
careful.
way to secure the door.
For the D4, we just need to know how long you're.
Was that for blank?
For blank, because he's the only one that's
That's night.
conscious. He's at the moment that's not now. We need to know how long he's saying he's having a nap.
I'm gonna roll a hit dice.
Yeah, as I think we were looking at the healing.
Okay, that's good.
Topher, I think Dan was saying for roll d4 for how many hours you are out.
Okay.
2 hours.
2 hours. Very well, good. Frank has a free rest for like 2 hours. He's probably quite happy with his
I mean, we'll basically take a short rest.
You guys want to take a short rest, by all means.
I mean, we can't really do anything else while Blank's unconscious.
It's true.
I get nothing back from that.
I don't either. I just needed to roll that hit die.
Oh, my hit dice has been spent already.
So, how long were we
The
waiting?
first
2 hours.
the first attack that hit me at all this game nearly knocked me out. Which, I mean, I suppose that's to be expected with a wizard, but but I'm a stocky wizard.
I think we're going to basically wait for Blank to wake up.
Yep.
Single
I spend time flipping through my spell book and all that.
And, I'd like to search the windmill because we're here and see what's on the goblins.
Investigation. Make an investigation check.
I'll help with that.
How about I help you?
Okay.
Can you regain arrows from corpses? Don't you have to roll for that?
Yeah. Count.
22 for investigation.
Oh.
A nice investigation check. Nice. So, what you find, you'll probably... Wait, you're not searching the bodies. You're just looking around. You... isn't much stuff around here, you'll see. It's just a normal end mill. There's not really anything. So, yeah, I think it'll still be an investigation check on if you're checking the goblins' bodies, right? I think so. So, yeah, do you make an investigation check
Okay.
as well?
It says that the thing, I recover half if I spend a minute searching the battlefield. So,
yeah.
Is that half rounded up or rounded down?
I think in D&D it's always round down.
Okay.
Correct.
So
I think
You
so.
know.
I'll spend that minute searching the battlefield to recover a singular arrow. So,
I think
17 for the goblin bodies.
Yeah. Find off on both of them that they both carry a pouch of 6 copper pieces.
Has 6 copper pieces total or 6 each?
6 each.
I will hand one pouch to Gregor and I'll hold on to the other one.
split the money. We will.
Put 2 of them onto blank eyes. He's gone for.
No, you're not gone for yet. As I'll add 6 to my memory.
There is a spell where you do have to do that, but not spare the dying.
Yeah, it's one. That's one that. Do I have that one prepared? I do believe it.
Pay the boatman.
I think Gentle Repose is a 2nd level spell.
Yeah, I don't have that then.
Two hours later.
Yes. If that's all you guys are doing, 2 hours later, Bank wakes up.
The magical 1 point of health. Oh, that's definitely bigger than I was expecting. I can actually put my hand through it. This is weird.
You're okay. You're okay. Do not worry.
I'd recommend you don't stick your hand through it, or else you might not become, or you might not stay okay.
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm definitely gonna need that
Not
healing
wise.
up. Eventually.
I mean, for
You'll
that,
have to wait. I'm afraid.
for that wound, you'll be fine. Might need some scarring, but you're fine. It is only a flesh wound.
Well, I'm probably the first kobold in history to last longer than one knife attack. Yeah, that's got to be a world record in our books.
Well, is it?
Seltra just looks at him and... Are you okay?
I was just dead.
No, that's what you
No.
said before.
We have competitions where I'm from. Who can survive the longest is one of them. My great-great-granddad was the longest survivor. He had 4 years.
Seltra's just like scribbling in a blank space in one of her notebooks. That's interesting.
I'm close to it. I'm 2 years, so I thought that was the end. So at least I'm past the 2-year mark. That stab wound.
Corium will pat him on the back and say, well, at least you have 2 years within to die then, so you don't beat your granddad's legacy.
That is pretty much true. Yeah.
Seltra just slaps Corian on the back of the shoulder with her notebook. Stop that.
Oh, I'm simply telling the truth. You don't want to ruin his grandfather's legacy.
So what happened?
Not much besides us getting shot and stabbed.
Don't worry, you're all right. I do not have anything that will pop you back up. Otherwise, I would have done that on you. But I can prevent you from dying. That's about what I can do at this point. But
Is the bolt that soldier pulled out of her shoulder? Is it on the floor anywhere?
Yeah, it would be on the floor, probably near where you lay.
I'm just gonna pick it up and use it as a crutch.
Yeah, it's the right size.
Corian thinks to himself for a second and then kind of fiddles around in one of his pockets and pulls out a potion. Do you think we should give this to him or save it? I've just remembered it. I pulled it out of one of the houses.
what?
It's a potion of healing.
Oof.
I just remember I have it.
What?
You remember we were in that house with the infernal runes and we raided a chest?
I was looking at Paige. You told me that there was just there's a great big hole in my chest, and I gotta people.
Look, I forgot about it, alright? I'll tell you for next time you're dying if you're going to complain.
I'm gonna take a long walk.
Let's not go alone.
If you're going to take a long walk, you'll probably end up dying, so I suppose I'll just save the potion.
literally the long walk is me going around the actual windmill. That's a massive long walk for me.
I believe that we have searched pretty much everywhere, aside from one house, a couple places, and the thing is around. The thing is around. The name for it escapes. The name for them escapes me. And then we have the bridge.
Also, even though I did see that across the water when we were walking. There's something over there. I'm not sure. If you go outside, you'd both be able to see over the over there to the south. Looks quite big.
Well, there's. What? So we go to the thing at the south, the castle.
Might as well see what we can.
Roughly what time is it now?
Oh yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah.
Around mid-afternoon, early evening, I'd say.
Maybe we should find some.
Maybe we should rest.
I mean, if there are people over there, maybe. But we should make sure we sleep somewhere secure.
Well, I suppose we're at this windmill. It seems fairly secure.
I can sit in front of the door to make sure no one gets in.
Sure. So again, we go back in the windmill to block the door with everything we got, and take a long rest.
Blank just finds a big haystack and just falls asleep on it.
Yeah. Corin rifles around in the same pocket he pulled the potion out of us, and then remembers the golden symbol we picked up, and he goes over to McGregor and goes, "Do you know much about religion and stuff?"
I know a few things, but I'm not hugely well studied.
He pulls out the golden symbol of Asmodeus and says, "Do you by chance know what this is? I found it in that chest with the healing potion."
I'm guessing that's a religion check to see if the guy knows.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
What result is that? The thing. That will be an 8.
To you, it looks shiny and gold and pretty.
It's a symbol that I know it's hard to say, but it's just one that I don't know.
Nope. Oh no, nothing.
Nope.
Does it have any writing on it?
No, it is just 3 inverted triangles in a long triangle. So he'll slip it back in his pocket and go, "I'll see if I can find out what this is then."
Well, if you found it in the house with the infernal writing, I suppose it's probably connected to the hells.
Oh, probably.
In that case, be careful who you show it to.
I will. And he pulls out the healer's kit and passes him. You seem like a healing man. You can use this better than I can, I suppose.
I am not. I'm not trained in the healer's kit, but sure, I will carry for if we find someone who can. I don't know. Is that a herbalism kit or you're handing over?
Just healer's kit.
Healer's kit. I don't have provisions with that. But I'll take the healer's kit if you give it over.
Yeah, he'll pass it to him anyway. Well, even if you're not training it, I'm not the best at this stuff anyway. As much as I hate to admit it, so I suppose I should probably give it to someone who'd have some vague idea what they're doing.
I use my voice. I read the rules. I go. For the use of this, actually, it is probably better I do not carry this, because you can use it to, like for blank here, like you can stabilize without only using the stuff here without needing to apply any special knowledge, which I can do just as anything. So as much as it's probably actually better in your hands. So for if I go down, you can patch me up.
Oh, I see. Well, I'll keep hold of it then. I just wasn't entirely sure what it did, so.
Nope.
And you seemed to have some idea of what things do.
Yeah. As it is going to the dark, probably Satra. Might be wise if you take first watch.
Yeah.
And then whatever order. So you will still have the light.
I only need to sleep. I have better vision in the night than the rest of you, and I suppose rather than as opposed to you and your magic, I have better in most ways. So I can sleep for a couple hours, and let's sleep. You people sleep. I don't, but you know what I mean.
So
It will only take half the time, so I'll watch the rest of the night away.
There's still a blank sleep. So you go first, I'll go second, then you take the rest of the night, Quarian.
Okay.
Leave my stuff on me, please, whilst I sleep.
Corin nods, and then he goes over to a corner and just kind of sits down and seems to somewhat melt into the shadows.
McGregor just slumps up against the door, following where Salter is, and the two big guys with the weight of the armor as well. That's
It's a good like at least 500 pounds up against the door.
What's the door made out of? Is it...
Wood, probably.
I wouldn't be going directly against the door. I'd be going against the post more as well. So if they open the door, they might give just a tiny bit before.
If they went to stab through the.
True.
It's also you might just end up breaking the door. So
As I will begin to sleep.
Who's done first watch? Who's does first watch? Make
I'm first watch, so I'll make a resolution.
Okay.
10. That's really good. Well,
Yeah.
technically, I rolled a 12, which is a 10 for me.
So you just see it all nice and peaceful. Nothing bad happens.
Sleep
What?
through my spell book until in a couple hours, then nudge McGregor awake and
Yeah.
go to sleep myself.
As I'll make my perception check. And that's a 21.
Yeah. Nothing happens. I'll watch you just so lovely and peaceful. You hear the wave, the just mate, nervous from the mate, just rushing. Everything's fine. No, it's lovely.
And I enjoy the twilight.
Yes, you enjoy the pleasant evening.
As I then wait for Graham to come out of his trance, and then I sleep.
Yeah.
It's 6.
You just stare off into the darkness. Nothing happens. You like appreciate how calm everything is.
No, I don't have the others being irritating.
Yeah, you enjoy it even a bit more because of that.
So, I believe that's a successful long rest then.
Well, the full hit points up to full spells and everything.
Yeah, 2 spell slots, 6 points of healing, might hit his back.
Back. Yay.
We wake up. I'm guessing it's about midnight now.
It's about midnight now. Perfect for people who just want to walk around in darkness all the time.
Darkness is best.
For
What are you guys doing?
we guys gotta go. Seltra, and basically helps Seltra up. It's been kind of thing because whilst the other 2 been more scouting things, because unless Seltra has light, any sort of lights, generally with the moving in the dark, he's been guiding Seltra during the walks. Oh, here we go. The shame I did not know anything to cast light, but here we go. Blank, Quarian, hello, you awake?
Yeah, just watching out for anything.
Alright. So what are we going to do tonight? I'm guessing go check out that bridge to the south.
Sounds good. I mean, what we are we able to for this area? Are we able to? Would you be able to figure out how to raise the drawbridge?
If it once we get closer and I can take a look at it, I should be able to figure it out.
I mean, the drawbridge that we came across when we entered.
Oh, that should be fairly simple. It operates as a normal drawbridge. Just have to have one of us in each of those towers to the side and crank, and there should be wheels that we can turn to put the drawbridge up.
Well, in that case, I'll pull a torch out of my equipment pack, light it, and then hand it to you.
Oh, thank you very much.
I think that might be the wise decision. So,
yes, let's do that.
close that door before we try and open another, just in case there are people in there, and if it's yeah. So I'm not going those off.
Before we leave, you do see Blank writing in his booklet. He's saying, "Drawbridge protects holes." Oh, this is information. He just slides it into his little pouch.
Sultra just looks down at Blank. When this is over, I would really like to bring you back to Candlekeep with me. I think you'd find it interesting.
You're dragging him all the way
Yeah.
back over there. God, you'd be bored, I swear. A few times I've been over there myself. God, I couldn't wait to get out.
Here we
She
go.
just rolls her eyes and keeps walking.
As McGregor's going to basically follow her, subject into the first one of those.
This wheel here should close the drawbridge. We'll have to do them both at the same time.
How do they work?
As far as I know, you just turn this and it winds the chain up and pulls the drawbridge.
Okay, so pull this. Okay, so if I am not studied. I'm not I think we get stuff in the wrong accent. Scotland. So what you're saying is I think that's a bit better. Fucking hell, my accent work is terrible. So what you're saying? Oh god. Sorry, my Discord just froze there. So, if I pull this one, does you assume this because it pulls this way and he tests it one way. This should work.
Yes, it should work.
So you'll go to the other one.
And I'll yell when it's time for us to start turning these.
I will be listening.
I'll get over there, get in position, and then now, and start turning. Guessing it'll probably.
For both.
You all right with that? Yeah, for both people. Oh, great.
It's. I got a 9, but
She's a lady.
I do technically count as a large creature when.
So do I.
Things. So.
Yeah, I got 10, but yeah, for both of us, we've got powerful builds, so we're actually pretty damn strong. Again, I can just put the weight of the armor behind it too. So.
Yeah.
She is a lady. She doesn't normally have to pull up drawbridges.
Technically, I can drag 960 pounds.
Yeah, I believe I'm the same.
Yeah, I think we had this about
She's
the same.
saying this, and then I like the fact you're saying how much how strong you two are, and yet you managed to very unsuccessfully bring up
Yeah.
drawbridge.
Yeah. I was saying it basically hoping to get advantage or something.
Nope.
Yeah, that's fair.
While they're trying to do that, I'm going to check in the house that's slightly south of their position.
Yeah.
And see if there's anything in there. There's a house. What?
It's a lovely wrecked house. It's all it is.
Quite nice, cozy. Not much in this. Guessing everyone's took everything. Ah well. Hey. Come on. These houses are empty. There's literally sod all in them.
You'd expect that. I don't think you'd expect people to leave their stuff when they've run away, would you?
But when I run away, it's normally run! I don't go, oh, I better take this and my kids and my wife. Who cares about them? It's about me.
Well, yeah, but you can't just live off of nothing if you've just run away by yourself, you know?
Ah, well, there's bugs.
You'd have to collect your frying pan to smack stupid kobolds around the head for leaving everything. You need money to buy food, you know?
Well, there's bugs you can eat. There's sticks that you can hit people with.
Corin just shakes his head. Yeah, that's not the point. People have this stuff. You can't just sell a stick and make a lot of money, you see. You have to have something to, you know, fresh start with.
Nah. No, I don't get to use humans. Yeah. Possessions are only so much. Like, you can always get another wife and another kids and another frying pan, whatever that is. But, you can't get another life.
Well, that's very true. If you leave everything behind, you might waste your life with nothing. If you have something, however, you could do something with your life and not spend it grovelling on the streets.
I've never thought of it like that. I prefer to eat bugs. They taste better. But what are them two doing?
How are we doing?
In the house.
How are we? Are we mentioned to pull up the bridge?
You two who didn't manage to successfully do it the first time, do you want to try again?
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah, athletics checks from both of you again. See if you can do it.
17.
16.
Yep, yeah, you successfully managed to pull up this bridge.
We're locking ourselves in now. What's going on?
We're just making sure that.
Sorry.
Bless you.
Thank you.
We're making sure that no more goblins come in while we're here, so that we don't get surprised by anyone.
At this point, I hear from the one that's recruiting. Satra, you mind telling me how you lock this thing? Because I don't want it to go. I'm not sure how to secure it in position.
Seltzer will go in, and I'm
Just there holding it.
I'm guessing that there is something to like a. There's got to be some sort of bolt or stick thing that holds it in place. I personally have never seen an actual drawbridge, so this is all guesswork, but I'll figure out how to get it stuck in place.
The way that these ones work is by just winches. So basically, if you just do it simultaneously, then it would be done.
Yep. I should have asked that beforehand.
So we are going to the big area over there?
Yes,
I believe so.
I think that was the plan.
Okay. I'll meet you there because I want a bit of a jog. So. My 40 feet of movement speed for a little guy. Yeah.
This is my torch.
Yes, I approve.
It fixes so many things. Like the light. And the darkness.
Do I have to pull out my own one?
Oh god.
All right.
Out torches.
I think I haven't got a screw yet, but I think I got something that is cooler.
Don't get a lightsaber.
I could run
You're
that.
like showing your lightsaber, honey. Oh god! Oh no! He's gone underneath his desk again.
Oh, it's
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't think that's going to
Expo.
work as a light, to be honest. That's not going to light the way. I must
This
admit.
is what the people should be warned about. Oh, just the people watching should be warned about is Phil. Huh? Whenever he goes down, he always he has so much stuff in his setup that if he goes anywhere, he'll find something. Won't you?
And that, Your Honour, I pass judgment on.
We've got one little problem.
Yeah, there does seem to be a large hole in this bridge as opposed to the last one. I mean, I could probably make it across, but I don't know whether you lumbering fools could as well. I mean, you could probably just kind of lean forwards and grab the other side, I suppose, but...
Yeah, you'll see the
That's a cool
broke.
That's better.
Yeah, you'll see that the broken bit is like 15 foot long.
Oh, I could jump that. But
I've never actually checked the rules for jumping. I'm not sure what those rules are.
It has something to do with your strength.
Oh, good. Then we're fine.
Yeah, strength determines how far you can jump, which is not a good thing.
Does anyone want to jump it? And then you can find out what the rules are. Because it is right here.
I've got a possible, but another way of getting across. It might hurt me a little bit. I could jump off and land it pretty gracefully, but I could be thrown across with some rope. I reckon you could probably throw me pretty far. I'm not that heavy, and I'm pretty much the size of a baseball.
Well, we should find somewhere to secure the rope first.
There's gotta be somewhere over there, something.
When you can carry a number of feet up to your strength score if you move up to at least 10 feet on foot immediately before the jump. So,
Ooh, it's it's an upwards jump as well.
it's an upwards jump as well, is it?
Yeah, I just looked on the. There's a picture just below it. It's a 5, it's about a 10, 15 foot jump and 10 foot going upwards.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah, if hang on. If there are obstacles in the way, you might need to make a DC 10 Strength Athletics check to jump over them. You cannot jump over any obstacles that are taller than 2.5 feet.
So basically, that's what I'm seeing there is that we're gonna have to throw someone over with a rope.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah.
Who has rope?
I do.
I have as well.
You gonna throw?
I do as well.
So
Yeah. And who are you gonna throw? Is the question.
well,
I don't think there's really any question on just that.
is are there any like railings on the on the side of this? I don't know. Are there any railings?
On the bridge in general, it's not from the only way. It's what it is by the. It's basically connected underneath the bridge to keep it stable. So
I'm going to look underneath the bridge see if there's anything there because on the map it's saying that there's a little bit of jutting out support. It's covering a good chunk of the. I don't hear that. You're cutting in and out.
what's the remaining of the hole that's there?
For the moment, you have a map that has this here. Does that look like it could be stable? So basically, that's a kind of mechanic.
Yeah. Do you want to walk on that bit?
I mean, if I held blanket, nah, I probably wouldn't hold my weight.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah. No.
Let's just secure the rope and then work together, and we can toss the blanket across.
Like,
So I think we'll secure. If we secure kind of like a rope either side. So rope, tie a rope off on either side of this thing. Probably using what, say 5 feet of the rope, and then there's still 45 feet. Yeah, we tie to blank. And let's go. You ready?
Ready?
You ready, you wee laddie?
Just throw me. Why would I be ready for this? Just
Go on,
do
let's,
it without me knowing.
and like it takes one shoulder, an arm. 1, 2, 3.
still counts as an athletics check. I'm not sure.
I would say yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say yeah. Yeah, you managed to. There you go. Yeah, don't worry. You successfully managed to go over, get thrown by McGregor over this of the rest of this gap.
However, right. Now to secure Sam. I am going to find somewhere I can put my well, it's a thing called pitons, but they're basically just they basically go it's for rock climbing.
Oh yeah,
It's every single D&D. Those are the first things that I ever get because literally they are the most securest item for climbing or anything like that.
yeah.
Because it's basically you're putting them into a rock to save yourself. So I'm going to find a place where I can stab them into the ground and then tie the rope. And then I'm going to... It's 15... You said it was 15 feet across, so it'll be about 20 feet of rope to go across. So 20 feet. So I should be able to throw the remaining other 20 feet back across.
Well, I think we can kind of secured the rope to the side of the bridge already, then threw across.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because you've tied it one side. I was thinking that if I get thrown over, I could tie it to another side and then throw it back, so you have two actual ropes, not just one singular. So you could actually have two that you could actually use to.
I think I've got multiple ropes. I think we did tie 2 to you. Just tie on both sides. But yeah. So we get basically 4 lines across. Yeah, that'll work.
It's because I've also got hemp and rope as well, so it means it's so that we can have it so that you can actually use both sides and just basically shimmy across.
Yeah. McGregor goes
What do I
to.
need to,
Yep.
do I
Go
need
ahead.
to roll anything? Being higher than them.
Well, I'm trying to work out. If you're tying it to the thing, don't think you do. Not off the top of my head, I don't think you do.
I'm saying to throw the rope back towards them. To see it.
To throw it back towards them, you have to make an athletics check.
In fairness, you are throwing about 70 feet worth of hempen rope back, so
Do I get advantage because I'm way higher than them?
I think that's giving you the ability because you're a little. 21. Nice.
Very successfully, you managed to throw it back to them.
Right.
Right.
There
Secure.
you go, guys.
Yeah, tie it down, secure it, and then turn to Corian.
am I heading across first before you lot break the rope? Is that what's happening?
I would say that is probably the wisest choice, laddie. But you go over, then Saltler, then I take up the rear.
He's probably gonna like tightrope walk over just one of them. That'd be
Acrobatics.
Check just to walk over it.
Acrobatics. Oh, it'd be so funny.
Wait, I'm trying to work out.
Motherfucker.
Now, if you're walking
Motherfucker.
Over,
can I have?
Gordon, you managed to make this look so easy, just walking across, maybe doing a few flips as well.
Exactly. Circus performance.
Going to the side. Yeah.
Oh, come on, you lot. It was fairly easy. You can make it across as well.
You're a quarter of my weight, you laddie.
Yeah, well, still. There's four
that was
times
impressive.
the ropes that I told you. You see?
Even for me, that was impressive. That was quite cool.
Wait till our cousin get over, then I'll come over and kick your ass.
You know?
How big was the gap again?
15 feet.
But
So 15. It'd be about 20 foot with the elevation.
That's true.
Okay. I'm going to... Oh, God. Not sure how Seltzer would do this.
Hey. For before Seltzer makes sure whatever move to go over, we're going to place a hand on the shoulder and give you guidance. So you get a D4 to add to the check. Because I need to remember to use that because that's really good actually.
It is. It really is.
magic.
I'm gonna. I guess. I'm trying to remember
Then
how.
acrobatics check again.
Yeah.
I
I'll do
think that makes it as it has to do an acrobatics check. Oh, see what happens. Wait, and you have the you're over as well. Maybe not. You're less.
Not
You do
very
it
graceful.
a little less smoother. It's a little less smoothly in your body. You do like a few wobbles and that, but you still nonetheless manage to get over. Side.
As you have to use multiple ropes, McGregor's going to be putting out, securing it around himself, securing it to a few, looping it over a few of these things. As, he knows, his total weight, his carried weight is over 113 pounds of weight. He doesn't trust that he's not going to go, so he's basically going to secure. So if he drops, he's just going to, and then hopes the ropes will catch him. Okay.
Use guidance.
Over.
Yeah. Do I need
You're jumping over. You have to make an athletics check.
athletics?
Yeah, it's the athletics if you're jumping over.
So I'll roll the athletics, and I'll add my d4 for d4.
Well, you got an 18, so you're probably good.
I don't think you were in need for
22.
you gracefully jump over the openings.
As a boom, and I will untie myself. I'll untie myself on the rope. I will run across.
Somehow.
Without playing.
Well, in all honesty, I am quite surprised that worked.
I am as well.
I thought for sure I was going to go down in a drink, and that would not have been nice. So,
Well, at least we're over now. So,
and going back will be easier. There's a drop on the way back, so. Right. So, for you stealthy lads, you want to lead the way?
before you said this, Corian, we'd already fell into the shadows. 17.
What are we actually doing? Are we what are we?
I believe having a look around.
This place looks huge.
Well, we can take our time. We have all
Is
night.
there a way in without what is it? Just through the main door.
Either way, it's the main door. For those of us who can see more easily.
What are you guys doing?
I think we're going to proceed stealthily towards the entrance. I think that's basically what we're going to be doing.
Yep.
That's
So, yep. So so for those who haven't done so, make your stuff. Yeah.
Is
It's
this
my stealth
building
check
here,
is exactly what was expected.
has it got doors and all that in it? Is there any doors or windows?
Yeah, there would.
that could speak?
If you go towards it, you'll see there are doors.
I'm on a 2.
Gonna be.
Because much as I have advanced on initiative checks, I have disadvantage.
There's the two stealthy people, and then there's the other two who are just like clank, clank, clank. Behind them.
McGregor's like clank, 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 and then Seltra's just like stumbling a lot.
Zelda can't see too well, so.
I can't see too well. My torch is burning down, and
Don't worry, I have more in the
using
bag.
the torch to see the actual slits between the wood so that you don't fall.
yeah.
As you come up to this, you see what seems to be like a gatehouse, which has two doors that are barred shut. Two oak doors with iron hinges.
How do you say they were shut?
Shut.
Okay.
From this side or the inside?
From the other side, from within the gatehouse.
Well,
Would there be like any windows, like Corian could like slip into, like possibly on the sides or anything?
There's. I'm trying to work out. Some windows. I am trying to wonder. You know, it says there are two ends of the gatehouses. No, it is.
Pardon, sorry.
Have fun.
Come out for me.
Yeah, you cut out there.
So they don't have any windows, so basically it's two windowless stone houses. So fun.
Well, I'm guessing we'll need to lift this thing.
It's on the inside of the building, so you'd have to either kick the door down or find a way to get over it, the building, and to the other side to lift the actual big piece of wood.
Ah. I don't have any sort of crowbar, so
Surprising enough, Quarion has a crowbar.
so
You know. So he just kind of appears out of the shadows with a crowbar in hand. I think you'll probably need this if you're going to open these doors.
I'm going to give it to Seltra, and I'll guide and give advantage because I'm pretty sure this is going to be an athletics check.
Yes, it is.
So I'll get so guidance and advantage check. Oh, advantage check? No, advantage on the you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Words.
25.
Nice. You successfully managed to open the doors and get into the gatehouse, and
Well, that worked.
I could safely whatever was in this area that didn't hear you stomping up behind us and making a lot of tin sounds. Definitely heard that, because that was loud as well.
In which case,
Um,
for anyone who is in
be
here,
very careful, or just
let's see, I was guessing for anyone who is in here, we do not mean you any harm. We are just trying to figure out what has happened here. Please do not attack us. We'd really rather not get shot again. Thank you.
It's at this moment where Seltra just like her eyes wide for a second, and she realizes something, and you see her take out her spell book and flip through the pages and start muttering some words for a moment as she recasts mage armor on herself.
Good idea. As I think we all basically step through.
Yep.
This is where I go and run into a shadow and try and hide.
Seltra can't. Does Seltra have dark vision currently, or like any at all?
No.
She's got a torch that's slowly going out.
Yeah, I have a torch that's probably just about burnt out.
Quarion be able to cast dancing lights then, just around like the courtyard in front of them.
You know that you should have put up that capability sooner.
Yeah, well, we can't just all reveal everything to each other, can we?
Your cousin's a pain in the ass.
Yes, I know.
So he'll
He must take after his father because his mother's much nicer.
he glares at Seltra and says, "I can just not cast the lights if you'd want."
Please.
He'll wave a hand in the courtyard, mutter a couple words, and then the lights appear. And then he'll attempt to slink back into the shadows. It's a 10. Oh, yeah, here's the dancing lights thing below.
What do we see? I'm moving to hide on this building.
me just hearing rustling and thinking, what the hell is Phil doing?
So what do we see?
You see that at this place is basically just strewn with rocks and boulders everywhere from where, and the giant attacked. You see that there is a 8-foot stone circles the circles the entire. So, yeah, and you see the keep in front of you. What are you guys doing?
Take this room by room, eh?
I'm gonna start looking around the general area.
Is there anything like in the gatehouse area?
Anything in this keep as well?
First, you see in the that there are just a few about that there are 6 like bedrooms, dozen knockers. That if you look in them, that there isn't really anything of any value in them. That's all quite well furnished and everything, and there are a few like dead bodies just littered around.
I'd like to medicine check to see how they died. And I will cast guidance on myself for this.
Okay.
That's going to bring that up to a total of 19.
So basically, you work out that they died when you can probably guess from the attack on the city from the roof that's fallen.
Basically, a rock came through the ceiling and just wiped them out. Is there any like salvageable equipment on them? Sorry?
You know the
Yep.
investigation check.
Investigation check. Nat 2025.
All right. Okay.
One of the human guards' bodies, and you don't find anything really on them.
So basically, the impact, because there's nothing salvageable, no armor, weapons, nothing. Oof. Poor people.
Yeah.
Well. Nothing in the gatehouse here, but death, laddies. So.
What are you guys doing?
Corin's probably going to walk around the side and then just kind of enter the keep through the large hole that's been created.
At this point, McGregor has no idea where the fuck those two have gone.
Yeah. Seltra's slowly walking around and trying to see anything that would be
McGregor's just do it the same.
More of what happened, stuff like that.
Yep.
So, what? Seltra and McGregor see see from is just how wrecked this place has been from the giants. You see a couple more dead bodies from just around that were killed by and just seemingly crushed by the rocks that fall on the city.
And as we're walking around, we're just gonna get ourselves and go. Well, I do believe that that I'm going to be performing a few funeral rites after we've searched everything here.
Very kind of you.
Then they will require a proper burial. It will take us time, but it is what is right.
There was the cemetery in the town. If we can find a way to fix the bridge, we can take the bodies down there.
I mean, well, I'm sure with your intelligence there, you would be able to think of something to get them across. I mean, failing that is not. Failing that, to be honest, it's you and me taking a running job with the body and arms.
Yes.
Would not be very pleasant, but would rather get them smooth. Yeah. So what Blank and Corin seeing?
Yeah. What is Corin seeing from inside the room he's entered?
What he can see from where he's entered, there are 4 human guards just standing around this body. It seems. Be arguing with, and just seem to be arguing with each other.
Would Corin be able to listen in on the argument to hear what they're arguing about?
Yeah. Make a perception check to listen.
Perception. 19.
Yeah. You can hear that they can just me. They're all arguing about what they're gonna be doing with this body, where they're gonna take it, where they're just gonna go afterwards, and all that.
Corin's just gonna move past them and attempt to slip out of that room then.
What are you guys doing?
I think basically that's what Corin's doing while Santa and McGregor are kind of moving slowly around the outside.
Yeah.
That's what Blank's so.
What is Plank doing?
So I muted my mic. Didn't realise it. Blank. I've basically just gone up onto the top, arches type area of the wall, and I'm going round to basically look into the castle from basically the second, this second story, to look through and into this huge, ginormous hole in the wall, to see if I can see if there's anyone on either two of the floors that I can see.
What you can see, try to work it out. You from the second floor, you can't see anything. The room and what it seems to be that room has been completely destroyed from.
Is there anything in the first floor if I'm looking down, or is it just complete rubble?
You are. Seems to have been a kitchen, but it's been completely buried from the rubble and the destruction that's happened.
Is there a way that I could go up the rubble to the second floor, or is it not high enough to, or would it?
Seem to be high enough for anyone to really access that other floor.
So you cut out. So
You can't.
okay.
It doesn't seem to be.
I'm basically just gonna be going all the way around the outside on the second on this section, basically archway, and then once I see them, I'll head down towards those. But that's basically all I'm just gonna be doing, is just checking to see if I can see any people or any goblins walking around this area before I then head off this and down.
When you look around, you won't be able to see any signs of life really in this castle.
I'm gonna basically sneak up behind Sultra and run up her and basically sit on her shoulder and be like, hey,
Hello.
hello, hi, just wanted to say, the whole place over the opposite side is clear.
Okay. That's good.
Is this what you get to see all the time when you're up here?
Well, yes. This is normal height for me.
Does it not get a bit weird when you're having to talk down to people?
It can be.
Yeah. I have to look up at a lot of people. Really hurts your neck after a while. But yeah, pretty much the whole other side of it is obliterated. One side of the wall, yeah, it doesn't look nice. Doesn't look good.
Okay.
And I'm gonna basically hop off her shoulder and run into the shadows inside the building.
I guess I start moving in as well.
Yep. Yeah, that's fine. There, I'm. I think it's probably the only way he's not being quiet at all. So, hello. Hello.
Seem to turn around, just like,
Hello, is there anyone there?
yeah. The guards turn around, going, hello, who are you?
These human.
Yeah, they're human.
Ah, wonderful. I. Congratulations on surviving the attack.
Thank you, but we can't. Well, we can't. But we're not hugely happy about it. Our lady here, she sadly perished when the giants attacked. Giant attacked.
I'm sorry.
Who's in charge? Who's in charge here? We should probably talk to whoever is in charge. If you would mind taking us to them. I believe we have secured the town below. The drawbridge is now up after goblins decided to move in. if you have someone here in charge, I think we would it would be a good idea if we were to converse with them.
We don't already know anyone at the moment that will be in charge. Everyone led. No one.
Is it only the two of you that are survivors? Are there any more?
There's 4 gods, honey.
Oh, sorry.
And-
Only the 4 of you that are survivors.
It seems so.
Have you had a chance to look over everything, see if there is anyone else, or yes.
Can you tell us more about what happened?
Already, no, we only know that that the whole town was bombarded by these rocks that came from a giant castle in the sky. We couldn't be able to go into the town. The keep was completely cut off from the mainland and the main town. We know that the people in the village were the ones to lower it and just go, but you know, some thieves. If you want to find the villagers, they're probably hiding out there.
Can you describe this castle and this giant castle in the sky?
Tell.
No, it's after that happened. 4 big giants came down from the sky and completely uprooted the stone, our famous stone in the square. I have to remember the obsidian stone, and that was in the village square. And they just left without it.
So
When they mention the stone McGregor, you'll recognize. You'll just it'll send off like a little bell in your head. Head bell.
I don't know, is it a word about height of it? Is it like had interesting intricate glyphs that were carved in it? And from what I understand, was it magical? If my information is correct, but no one could figure out what this was for.
Oh, but I don't think that was magical. We don't know why that cloud giant was.
Well, I believe first thing that we should probably do is probably like the villagers. And I'm putting it out there, unlikely, but do you happen to have any plate armor around here that I might be able to have? And we came under from attack from some serious goblins, and
We don't know whether about any armor that would be around here.
Well, I had to ask. Who knows? You might get lucky. But so there's only the 4 of you here. No one else.
No one, just us 4 and the lady Nanda's unfortunate dead body.
I.
Blank's gonna come out of. Hi. Don't worry. No. Do anything. Not gonna kill. Good. But just to let you know, there's a female inside the inn that won't come out. So you might want to go help her or find a way of
everyone, and welcome to this
repairing that
28th
bridge to possibly help her out, because she kind of took care of herself, killed a goblin, but I don't think she'll be able to last if she stayed on her own all the time.
Yeah, we'll check into that as, but it's quite hard considering that we can't really get into the main city. Anyway, how did you even get over here? The bridge has been destroyed.
With some
Corian
rope
stepped out of the shadows and goes,
and
well,
jump.
we fixed it with a small amount of rope.
Well-
Just enough to get over.
Just people appearing out of
Really,
shadow.
really dull just for by you just coming out. Just like,
They're probably very startled given by how he stood by the door to the exit.
but it was like, oh, hey, did
Well-
that mean
How many more are there?
needs me to come back?
If we can go find the rest of the villagers, do you think your fall would be able to maybe see what you can do about bring some repairs and maybe bringing some and bringing some of the bodies towards the cemetery? When I get back, we can start performing some funerals for those who might be, or to be honest, might be best to focus on securing the place.
Yes, we'll make sure that everyone gets a proper funeral.
Well, I can attest to the funeral rites upon our return, but I would say for everyone, if maybe you guys, if you laddies can just make sure the place is secured, work together, make sure everything is protected, and keep the drawbridge up for when we come back with the villagers. So the drawbridge is not just down for the entire time we are away.
Do that, we can make sure that everything's secure.
Then I believe laddies and Satra, we have a task. This is going to be a.
Alright.
Did they give us an idea of where the villagers will likely have fled to?
He said that they're about the caves and that are on the north of Nightstone,
Did they
about
say?
a mile away.
Okay, so we might want to get moving. I think, because I think these villagers have been away from their homes for too long.
Yeah.
We'll get them back, and he will be more secure. So, Mr. McGregor will start walking out.
Corian will probably follow him.
Can I make a history or arcana check to see if I know anything about a giant floating castle?
So that would probably be our contract.
I'm gonna sneak my way into the part of the castle to where the actual kitchen area was, where I've seen the massive dismantled rubble,
Yeah.
and check that area to see if there's any food or anything that I could grab.
investigation check.
3.
What you see is rubble and just a room that's just buried in destruction.
Is the stairs available, or is that been dismantled? Or
There are stairs.
I'm gonna sneak up the stairs and check on the second floor to see what their basically living arrangements are.
Yep. The hall, which is decorated in rich carpets and gilded. I do not know how to say that word. And like a whole load of framed paintings of in the places of water deep. You see there is a door on to the north end of the hall that leads to the balcony overlooking the entrance to the keep on the other door. Also lead to the bed chambers, 2 of which have been destroyed. So destroyed. You're just coming off the staircase.
Yeah. Once I've looked around, I guess head down and then out through the rubble of the kitchen and head round that way. And then meet up with them. That's a really nice place.
Well, then there was. So, well, I was
Going back over the bridge.
as kind of while Blank's been doing that, and Bobby because it's going to quietly go to sort of, it is very bad of me to I've been wishing that I would be able to find some better armor there. It is not too pleasant of me, but I'm glad they are survivors, and we know where they are.
Yes. I had thought that most people that survived were gone. Couldn't find anyone here.
Yes. Oh well. I go right, and with the strength modifiers that we got, we can go. So I can go 15 feet as a standard without making a check, and with a drop. So Seltra and I are fine getting back.
Yeah.
So the others that are in trouble.
You're not throwing Blank across.
Or we could just run across the ropes that are still attached.
Well, the 2 nimble ones can.
Yeah.
I'll take the Ragnar. Okay.
Right through the planks of wood.
If I was in Playtime, but then I say, yeah, that might be right.
People that are so. How are you 2 getting across? Are you using the ropes that are there? If not, then you have to do acrobatics checks.
The standard standard jump when you can 10 feet of
16
movement before you jump. You can jump your strength score.
Yeah, I got 11 though, so I fall short.
Yeah.
I might just run across.
Yeah, I've got 16 as well, so we both can clear 16 feet.
Yeah, you both successfully managed to
It's the
get
bridge
back over.
All I'm thinking is will the bridge hold up for
We're
two
not
cars landing on top of a bridge that has been already smashed up.
We're not jumping at the same fucking time. We're not that stupid. Well, I might have an intelligence of 8, but I'm still not that stupid. I'm wise enough to know not to.
Running, holding hands. Well, the bridge is gone, and also the ropes and everything else went over.
By the splash. End of campaign.
Rewrite new characters.
At the end of campaign, Corion would find a way across. He's not as thick as you lot.
Well, if the ropes go down, you're fucked.
Well, after
He's got his own ropes. I'm sure he can make a way across.
After they've all gone, I'm taking out the two pitons and basically holding onto the rope and basically putting it underneath my arms and tucking it and going, pull me across. And I'm just gonna basically just jump off and let them just basically lift me up and onto the side. Cause
he's asking us to pull. McGregor,
pulling, then you're doing strength checks to pull it
oh,
up.
and McGregor, as he's warning, he's like, guide. Strength or athletics?
man, if
I rolled a 14 athletics.
I think it's athletics.
a strength of 1 would still carry me across.
You successfully managed to just pull him up. Ooh.
17? I was hoping for natural 25.
Slingshot style.
I will catch up to him in a second.
Just having so much fun. Just like getting thrown everywhere, pulled up.
I wasn't leaving those ropes behind. They're mine. They can have I know that there's those people that on the other side possibly could.
Have the guards followed us because they could just say to them to like secure, do the drawbridge.
Yeah. Let me give just a second because the ones on there don't want to do anything.
If they had gone with us, I'd have waited until everyone had gone across.
Yeah,
I would have done it until.
And McGregor would have been there, ready to catch guards as they were trying to leap,
Or slowly crawl their backsides over the rope.
Yep. Here we go.
Follow you afterwards. I'll follow you afterwards. Because
Well, you can just say they'll follow us. You probably don't need the tokens for them.
they follow you. They follow you across and stuff because it doesn't have the tokens.
Yeah.
It's fun when it has tokens.
Once they were all over, I'd then just remove the ropes. Not being mean to you guys. You seem like nice people, but this is my rope, and apparently possessions are a major thing in your culture. So I want my rope.
McGregor will and hand the rope to them. Hand his own 30-foot rope to them and go, make what use you can out of that.
Yeah, they'll take the rope.
And I'll remove the rope from my inventory.
Corion turns to McGregor and says, "Can I have my crowbar back? I might need it at some point."
Oh, I hand you a crowbar back.
Your cousin
Takes it, sits it back in his pack.
Hands it back with a tink.
As I think,
his hand probably stings afterwards. It's like soldier just slamming it into his hand, but he's fairly used to that by now.
as I think, basically we will proceed to the gatehouse and leave and go north.
Yep.
Damn. Are the 2 children goblins here crying over dead goblins that are here?
They left.
Is they freed and got them to run away with them.
Okay. Because there was a few goblins there. I will point the guards to the inn and say that the girl is on the 2nd floor, and to be careful. She seems to be trigger happy.
It's like, yeah, we'll keep that noted. They'll lower the bridge. They'll go to the towers and lower the bridge again for you.
Hopefully, we should be back in a few hours. Although we may wait till dawn so that most of the villagers can see. You okay with that?
Yeah, they'll be fine with that.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm sure if you keep an eye out, you will certainly see me coming. Or you might certainly hear me coming. I'm not the most silent. But, Guardian.
He looks over. Yeah.
Probably for when we come back. If I may put a suggestion to you. Make sure you have your sparkly little lights go up and around if you can edit them just to get a signal so that they're aware without being too startled.
I mean, they don't last too long, but I'm sure they could work for that.
Yeah. And I think we go and start heading north.
Head north, and I am taking this as an opportunity to end it there.
Okay.
You just go north. So you going just north to the caves.
Pretty sure that's what we're going.
Yeah.
So,
You cut out.
Yeah. What was that?
You've really cut out.
Yeah.
Yeah, can't hear you.
Now level 2.
you will. Yes, you are.
Yes.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Someone's happy.
Okay, I'm doing the level up now, or live recording because why not? Do you want us to roll for hit point, roll a hit point thing, or do you want us to? Oh, do you want us to do thing?
Average.
Do I do an average?
Average. It's easier.
Okay, so we do the average. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so
I could just a second. I left my player's hand guide in the other room, so I'm just going to go grab that quickly.
so manage levels because why not for a little more content on the end of this. Average HP 5. 2. Okay. So I get my town divinities. My hit points go up to 17.
Nice. That's great.
Yeah, I got my grand total of 7 hit points. And spells. Okay, I get an additional spell every day, as well.
Ooh. And what spell are you gonna choose?
I think I'm gonna keep that quiet.
So my hit points are now 15,
Mine are now 16.
and my speed has gone up by 10, so I am now at 50. So
I'll tell you guys what my stuff has gone up to when I can find the correct page.
50 feet of speed, and also I get my key points. So no picking me up 8 foot in the air, and otherwise someone's getting frozen their ass.
Sure, you can do that. Although if things get bad, I'll just throw up my Twilight Sanctuary and start, giving temporary hit points, and you won't be able to scare people near me either, or charm. And it only lasts for a minute, but it's a short rest.
I can't wait till I get to actual level 3 though, because the way of the mercy.
So I have 15 hit points now.
Nice.
I have no clue how else to do leveling up because I've never done that.
Well, I think while we would take mechanics spin there, do we want to end there and end recording there?
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Everything's good.
So how
Everything's good.
so do we want to just say where we are for who we are online for those who might be watching?
Yeah. So
What was that? Sorry.
how did you like the session, and where can we find you?
I enjoyed it. I'm loving the role play side of this D&D because not many streams and stuff seem to have a lot of RP going on. It's normally most people want to see fighty, beating up people and kicking backsides and things. But yeah, I enjoyed it. You can find me on every social media that I have. It's all under Raven Reaper OG, Twitter, TikTok, Twitch, Facebook, pretty much every avenue you can find me under Raven Reaper OG.
I'm really enjoying this so far. You can find me on Twitter at GhostBat1.
Okay.
Loving it so far. As Toe says, really enjoying the RP between characters as well. It's quite interesting, quite fun to play through. You find me practically everywhere at Gman and Missing. Yeah.
Leaf Bill. How are you liking it?
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. There's some good RP, and it's interesting to see a party who relies more on the night to function. So we're gonna have to figure out a way for that Blair can easily more easily see, Celsius can see more easily in the dark without the shoes. But yeah, but it works best at night. Okay.
Her goggles is in her future.
Yes, if we can get them. You can find me online on Twitter at BecauseRafer. You can also find the Twitch channel that I'm involved in Blood in the Thames, which is a Vampire the Masquerade channel. So that, for those who aren't aware, that is a horror game. So please be warned of that. But we are current season Blood in the Seven is going really well. We have some amazing players and everything. But that's me.
So, episode, make sure to like and subscribe if you did not. Okay, if they're new. And if you want to know when the next episode will be up. So, sure of that, and we'll see you all in the next episode.
Bye.